Hey guys, I'm bringing you guys another Payday 2 stealth video. So this is 4 stores, Death Wish. So what's so hard about this map? Well, really nothing. All they really did was take out the ATMs. I don't notice there to be any Titan cameras or safes. So I do just want to say that right now. So you can actually speed rush this job if you do have like lock picking skills or whatnot. So in that 7-Eleven store that I just looked at, there's a chance for a small safe and a thin safe. The cafe to my left has a chance for there to be a small and a big safe in the back room. Now things are going to get heated really fast. I don't know how I got detected. Luckily I'm able to get him and the civilian out. So I try and hit this store, and I actually am very successful. So the other two civilians come out from the back room and then the front. I do get a little bit nervous, but luckily I do get them into the back room. So in the back room of this one, there's a chance for a big safe to spawn, but in the front there's a chance for there to be 2 small safes and a thin one, which is very good. Now the pair store across the street is probably the most difficult one to hit, just because the whole front of the store is plate glass. The same thing with the 7-Eleven store. It's the same thing, but at least there's a bunch of like shelves with items blocking everything. So that's probably the easiest one to hit, actually. I just kind of sneak my way through the front right here. Luckily there's no civilians in here. And as you can see, there's no Titan cameras, so it makes this job even a lot easier. There's a bunch of cash registers on this, this area as well, and then of course this is where the 2 saves would be. So I hit the thin one in the back. So I will be skipping the drill in just a sec. I'm just going to talk for just a little bit. So there's only 2 areas that the guards are at. The guard is in this place, and there's a guard inside the pair store. I noticed the guy in the pair store for some ungodly reason, he'll randomly walk out into the 7-Eleven store if you're drilling. Now this is really weird, because if you drill without silent drill in the 7-Eleven store at any other time, he never walks in the store. But if you do it on Overkill or Death Wish, he always ends up walking into the store, which just kind of surprises me, because it's just like it's random. It's random if he walks to the store. Now the guy inside the Chinese store that I just killed, he never leaves. All he will ever do is probably walk out to the front and then walk back in. You can easily speed rush this job, though on Death Wish it's about 4 minutes for the escape van to arrive, so there is a lot of waiting on this job. So if you have drill skills, definitely bring them. I do want to note one thing: when I do skip the drill, there will be a civilian that walks into the place. When I transition to the safe opening, as you can see, there she is. I just wanted to note, she and another civilian will be hand tied, but for some ungodly reason, when I was recording, it just got rid of that part. So when I skip the safe opening, you'll just notice that there's 2 cable ties missing. I just want to let you know that they are in the back room, cable tied. So just want to point that out. You can get a hefty amount of, actually a decent amount of money. But one thing I do want to point out, if you get the thin safe in the jewelry store, that is probably the best one to get. And the reason why is because every single time when there's a thin safe in the back room, you always get a jewelry bag from it. Now that is the only baggable item on this job. That, if anything, if you try and do this job on Death Wish, you want the most money from it, just keep restarting it over and over and over again until you get a thin safe in the back of the 24/7 store. Now there's only 2 areas that the escape van will arrive. It's either in the back alley of this store or the back alley across the street.
Okay, that's 15,000.
But yeah, like I said, it's a very simple and easy job.
Speak to me.
Again, a lot of waiting, which makes this job not really a speed run job. But if you do it on any other difficulty, the escape van only takes like a minute 30 to a minute to arrive. So I am going to end up skipping me waiting, and there's also a chance for a camera to be up there. Now, again, this is a very simple job. The reason why I did this one after jewelry store, because I actually think jewelry store is a lot easier than this job, believe it or not. So, yeah. So here's a escape van. And then we just leave. It's a pretty decent job. I mean, it'll take you around 7 to 8 minutes, depending on how fast you can get the money. Again, I didn't actually go for everything, so that's why I don't have. That's why I didn't get that much money. But of course, you guys can go for everything. A small chunk of experience. I think it's a little bit less than jewelry store. But the next job that I'm probably going to do is Ukrainian job on Death Wish. So that's probably will arrive in like 2 days or something. And last time we got bullshit. Wonder. Actually, you know, I don't even know why I even give a shit about cards, because this shit happens all the time. Okay. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.